Hi, how are you? Hello. So I'm sorry. Okay. Fridays from 9 to 1. Well, 27. You've always been here for me before. Well, you applied for it. No, I didn't. On your application. I don't know but I didn't get it just yesterday because I sent in an application for extension yesterday. Same thing as the first one that you sent in. Now this location here is not where you're going to be. What is your Cameron? Tell him in the center raincoat? Yeah. That area there. Okay, that explains the reason why you came here. In the vending area. So we will turn to the permit. Just taking you to read everything. Make sure that you understand. Okay, so we agree about everything. This one is for me. Well, I don't see how I can sign it because the times and the locations and the period, the ending on April 26th, are not what we applied for and not what we've been doing. You applied on your permit, but you stated on your permit application that you wanted to do it during the winter. That's right. And possible extension. Okay. So as we made this out, the date that we made it, pick it up, April 27th. That was longer than what the winter was. Yeah, that's why I have applied for an extension as a continuing event. At the time of the first application, I put down a limited period of time because we had no longer renewed it held out for one thing. So it's worked out so well that we wish to do this continuing event, and that's what we're applying for. Okay, that's a new application that you just sent in, correct? Yeah. Okay. This permit is down the application that we originally had for you. But the times and places are different. Well, the places are always, I told you right from Jump Street, the place is going to be different. Right from the first day that I was here talking to you. Yes, you did say that. But I didn't say that we would find that a reasonable thing. This is a busy place. This is the place where you want to can see what's happening. It's not so much a question where I would want to be. I think we could probably serve a reasonable number of meals in other locations. But this is not only a food table, this is a political statement. And it wishes to speak not only to the homeless, but to folks who have a tendency to forget about the homeless. On public view, and perhaps getting conversations started between homeless folks, prosperous citizens, voting citizens. And so I think it's very important that in this location. Well, the park rules and regulations as set up by the Park Commission, those that were in charge legally to enforce the rules and regulations in the operation of the park that precluded this area for this type of operation. As it says in that permit, you can go down and do a fountain area. Okay? That's contingent on two things. One, that you sign and accept your permit, and two, that you go and you move down. But the permit, signing and accepting the permit is signing and accepting that we will stop on April 27th, and we will not stop on April 27th.
this permit was made out because of information that you had supplied to us on your permit application. You got what you asked for, except for the area, which right from the first day that I spoke to you, I told you that this area is not available for this. I would find you someplace else.
Yes, you did say that, and I tried to make it clear at that time why the bandstand or the fountain was not an acceptable area. It would be, as a church basement would be, if the only thing you were doing was trying to feed the poor. We're trying to do two things. We're trying to feed hungry folks. There are certainly hungry folks here. And we're trying to make the issue of homelessness that is present every day in British Columbia. The legislators pass by here, the voting citizens, and people on their way to lobby at the State House pass here. It's very important that they be reminded about the issue of homelessness.
Okay, let me see if I can say it again without getting into a philosophical or political discussion, which I don't want to do, okay? That's certainly not meant to raise the administrative conflict. This permit that I just handed you, that you won't sign, is contingent on that you abide by the provisions on that permit as stated, and those provisions are on there taken right from your application, with the exception of this location.
Time and place. Okay? The time and the place and the date. Yes.
No, the date.
Yes, there was an early. There was an earlier.
It was very ambiguous. You talked about winter.
Yes, but there is currently on file an application for this as continuing.
As of last evening, you have to understand that, you say that we have this permit. I'm telling you that we don't. This application, this new application, this specific task and extension. We don't have this. I'm not saying that it isn't there. It may have come in today's mail. This permit, this activity that you asked to be permitted for, is specifically from the information gleaned from the application that you had submitted previously. And that's what we're working on. A new permit has to be processed, so we don't have that. That permit that I just gave you, am I correct that you refuse to sign it?
Because the time of day is not what
Am I correct that you refuse to sign it?
Yes, and I'm telling you the reason. The place is not the one that we feel is essential to what we're doing, and the cutoff of April 27th is we don't feel that we should stop.
So we can be very specific on what we have. You now want to act based on a new application that we've not received yet. You don't want to act on the previous application.
I want to continue to do what we've been doing from the very first of the year, and I don't want to stop doing that because the date has been typed on a piece of paper.
Regardless of what the regulations are, you want to do what you want to do.
It's a free speech issue. The free speech relates directly to the Constitution, and the state administration everybody are under the Constitution. And the Constitution gives us the right to make certain political statements in public. This is a political statement, and I believe that it's privileged.
Political statement is not a food program.
We are giving out food, and by giving out food and leaflets about homelessness, we are making a political statement.
Okay. So we don't belabor this, and you don't have an audience to continue what you want to do, which I think is what your intention was right from the beginning.
I intend to do what I have been doing. It's not me, it's we. We are a group. Our name is Food Not Home.
Okay. We, as the city administration, under the guidelines that were given to me by the Park Department, promulgated by the Park Commission, I have to tell you that we don't want to act on the provisions of that permit, that I'm going to ask you to break down and leave the comments until you're willing to do what you, number one, it applies to do, and number two, what the rules and regulations require.
And yes, I understand what you said. I am planning to leave and will continue to serve.
Food not bombs! Food not bombs!
All the volunteers to take down start moving things away.
The city doesn't want him to do it here. Right, they